Okay, we should be live. Welcome, guys. Welcome to this live stream. In today's live stream, I'm going to show my results for the IPIS, or the ICO Garage Passive Income System, and I've been giving you these weekly updates. So this is week 7. So in the first week, just to recap for you guys that haven't watched my videos, or you're still contemplating on the ICO Garage Passive Income System, and you can scroll through my Facebook feed. If you scroll down long enough, you'll get to see this video 1, video 2, video 3, etc. So week 1 I made $523.40. Week 2 I made $776.56. Week 3 I made $2,700. Week 4 I made $5,898.89. Week 5 $3,875.63, and week 7 I made $3,615.48. So as you can see, it has gone up and it's fluctuated up and down, but again, you know, this is crypto, so that's exactly what it'll do. It'll fluctuate up and down. So hey Anthony, hey Gary, and just to preface, just before you know, this is a system that is it's a passive income system. Okay, it's crypto. You get paid from the seats and upgrades that you purchase, and this is a long-term thing as well. Okay, so this is something that is really important. This is not a get-rich-quick, fast money type of program. You know, if that's what you think that this is probably not for you. All right, this is long-term stuff. This is, you know, get paid every week, long-term. Some weeks will be up, some weeks will be down. But you know what? As you can see here, I'm at 3,000, 5,000, nearly 6,000 one week. I was just below. Bitcoin was down this week. I was just below 4,000, 3,600 last week, and I want to show you this week's results. So I mean, you know, it does fluctuate. It goes up and down. But guys, where are you going to find something that, you know, is going to pay you for 4,000, 3,000 a week? I mean, in my last day job, my 40-hour week, I was making 670 Australian dollars, which is that's about 600 USD a month, a week. And I had to work a 40-hour week and put up with all the shit from my boss and from all the people that were there. Some good people there that I met, but most of the people there were just freaking losers, and just you can just tell that. And having discussions with friends that I still talk to in Australia, they're still the same losers are there. Okay, and this is a place where I just didn't want to be. So you know, I got the F out. You know, so I know how hard it is to make this type of money, and when I see a system like this from the passive income system, hi Charmin, when I see a system like this literally just throws, I mean, it's just putting money in your pocket every single day, and you're not going to have to really work very hard. In fact, you don't have to do anything. I'm very grateful for this system. You know, $4,000 a week, you know. Like I said, I did a live stream not long ago, and I figured out that I was in the 1%. I went from low income, because I was earning minimum wage in my job. In fact, people at McDonald's were getting paid more than me. I was at my minimum wage when I was doing when I was driving doing delivery driver. Okay, I used to be a delivery driver, and I was on minimum wage. In fact, the people at McDonald's were making more money than me. And that I went from like low middle class or low income to now I'm in the 1% in the world for income earners. 1%. That's earning over 380,000 a year. So this is what I'm saying. This is, if you just change your mindset and you just think bigger, this is all possible for you. And I never would have thought back then that it was possible, but now I'm thinking, man, I can double, triple, 10x this shit, right? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So week 7, these are my results for week 7, and again, this does fluctuate. This is crypto. Okay, let's just go to my blockchain. This is my Bitcoin is a bit down a little bit this week. So this week I had 2 payments here for the ICO Gold Rush passive income system, and I empty this out every week and then I invest it back in. So this is the 2 payments I got. So I got let's see, hang on, $4,694.34. $4,694. Now, with that said as well, there was a couple of upgrades which we didn't get paid for. They're just going to carry over to the next week, and they do this because people are constantly buying upgrades or what we call seats. They're buying seats. They can't make an accurate payout because people are buying seats and they can't do the actual payout. But then once they this particular seat cuts off at the end of the week, then we get a full week plus whatever week that we've already had, whether it's 2 or 3 days or whatever. It's hard to calculate because people are coming in and buying seats at different times. But if that was the case and I would have got paid for the last week, I would have got over 6,000. But next week should be a big one. So next week I'm thinking possibly 7,000 next week. So we'll see. Week 8 could be a 7,000 week. Depends on Bitcoin too. If Bitcoin goes back up as well to 9.5, it's definitely going to be over 8. It's definitely going to be over 7,000. So this week 4,600, 47, nearly $4,700 for 5 days work, for 7 days pay, which is not too bad. I mean, considering I didn't have to do anything, I did nothing. So yeah, let's see, 4,600, let's just say 4.7 divided by 7. Yeah, it's about $670 a day. Still not too shabby. Again, this would be a lot more if I got paid for the seats I purchased. But like again, I think it'd be, I think I'd be close to $1,000 a day now, very close, or maybe $900 a day, very close. And it does fluctuate week by week. Okay. So they're my results, week 7, and this is sometimes this goes up, sometimes this goes down. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a week. I mean, are you going to knock that back? Of course not. You're not going to knock it back. Okay, you're just going to make sure that it maintains itself. And if you look at the grand scheme of things, there's multiple upgrades I've done of multiple different cryptos. If you look at it, the grand scheme of things, some coins are going to be good, some coins are not going to be as good, but if you look at it holistically, long term, the ones, it's like doing ICOs, right? ICOs are going to be like, okay, you invest in 10 ICOs, 8 are going to be like, not much is going to happen. One of them's going to be like, oh, it's half decent, it's kind of, making some money for you, and it did a decent return. And then one's just going to, it's going to 100x you, right? So this is the same with the passive income system. If you look at 10 different investments, 8 are going to be like, they're not really doing, they're breaking even, or they're not going to do that well, or, they're just going to make your money back or whatever. One's going to be like, yeah, okay, it's going to go really good. And then one's just going to knock it out of the park, and it's going to keep on paying you for freaking 5, who knows, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. So this is how you're going to look at it. You're going to look at it holistically from that point of view, that you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. That's just the nature of the game. It's just life, right? But if you look at it as a collective, these ones that are going to just pop and just going to go out there and destroy, he's going to make a whole lot of bunch of money for you. It's going to make up for the losers that didn't do so well. So that's the way you got to see it. Would I like to be more winners? Of course I'd like to be more winners, but that's just doesn't work that way. That's just life, right? So you just got to look at it from a holistic point of view. Just know that if you're going to be ahead, and the killer coins that we get into, these things are going to be paying for years and years. and that's what we want to focus on. So we did a webinar last night, discussed many things. So this is what I would say to people that want to get into ICO Gold Rush, the passive income system. If you want to come into this and you want to make fast money, this is not for you. Even though some people did return 23% last week, it's an average of it's been less than 2% per day, based on it's just not guaranteed, but this is just based on some figures of some people that have got 1.5, 1.8% per day, which is not too shabby, right? But when you look at it, don't come into this and thinking, oh, this is going to be fast money, this is going to make me rich. It's not going to make you rich overnight. This is going to long-term investment. Treat it similar to like Bitcoin mining. You're going to invest some money, and then it's going to take time for you to get that return on investment back. But hopefully it'll keep on paying you years and years down the road. So this is the mindset you have to come into having. If you chase the fast money all the time, or you're that type of person that you've got to make your car repayment or your loan repayment by next month, and you're coming into ICO Gold Rush, a passive income system, because you think that it's going to make you $10,000 or $5,000 by next month, then it's not going to happen. This is not for you. It's for those people that are more thinking long term, understand it's going to take some money to invest, but also understand that there's going to be some losers and there's going to be some winners. But it's the ones that matter are those ones that you're just going to knock it out of the park, and it's going to make those losers irrelevant, because you're going to be making them, your money from the really good ones. So that's just how it works. It fluctuates. This is crypto, but 4,600, 4,700 for the week. It's not too shabby. If you're looking at 4,700, I mean, you can't really say it's going to be 4,700 a week. Every week it's not. But just based on this, 18, 20,000 for the month, just from the passive income system. So, I think next week's going to be more. I think it's going to be between 6,500 to 7,000 next week for myself personally. So I'm slowly getting up there, guys. I'm slowly getting up there. I'd like to get to $2,000 a day. That's my goal, my short-term goal anyway. If I can get to $2,000 a day, that's going to give me 60,000 a month, which is not too shabby at all. So this is a work in progress. It's a long-term thing. It's not a short-term thing. If you're the type of person that is willing to invest in something that really works and not some bullshit program, it's going to cost you $1,099 to get into the system. You get ICO Gold Rush as well, and you also get the passive income system, the training. It's not something that you have to train and then go out there and recruit or anything. This has nothing to do with the recruiting. There are some basic training to set up some technical things that you need to with your wallets and all that sort of stuff. We have a good community. We have webinars every night. We did our 35th webinar last night, and we discussed many things on how we can improve every week, not only as with the passive income system, but the ICOs as well, and just as a mentally as a person as well, for you to get in the right mindset that at the end of the day, if you're not thinking straight, if you're not thinking right, if your head is not screwed on the right way, you're going to fail. So this is what I try to teach people, that even though this is a system that you can use to make you some money, right? At the end of the day, decisions come from your head, and if this is not screwed on properly, it doesn't matter about the external systems out there. I can give you the best system in the world that'll make you money, and I can tell you this is the best system. You just got to put some money and it'll work for you. But if your head's not screwed on properly, you're not going to do it, okay? Because you're carrying baggage and emotional garbage from the past that is not going to move you forward. So you got to get your head screwed on, right? So that's why I say every day try to work on your mindset, get your mind right. Because once this is screwed on right, all you think about is like, okay, what can I do to make more money? How can I be productive? What is my priority? What is my focus? What can I get the maximum? Where can I leverage the most? And I did a webinar on this yesterday, right? Where can I get the most leverage, right? And that's the difference between someone that works a day job and someone that is making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. They understand that leverage, what leverage is. And I did a live stream about this yesterday. Congratulations to Malay. He won $50 in Litecoin. People know about leverage, but they don't apply it into their life. Once you apply this stuff, you can move forward in your life. So this is just an option for you guys that are interested in passive income system. Okay, again, it's just a system that you apply. At the end of the day, it's going to give you so much money, but if your head's not screwed on here, it doesn't matter. Okay, because you're not going to do the things that are going to make you successful because your head's not screwed on, and you're going to think of things that are negative, that are going to stop you from moving forward, right? So with that said, I'm going to do my job to help you move forward. It's up to you to do the work and to apply this shit, so then you can move forward and move, become financially better off before you met me, or before you met the community, or before you joined ICO Garage, or before you met the people inside there. That's our goal. So with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in week 8 for more results.